I have not read so many positive comments about a new EV launch for a very long time. Really interesting to see the response here from the market. People are just saying this thing's fantastic. They are really impressed by it, impressed by the price. They've added it to their shortlist. So, do you guys agree with this? Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. Finally, we have an affordable electric pickup truck, electric ute here in Australia. Other markets are going to get this car or this car truck hybrid as well. It's not a hybrid, it's fully electric, I should say, but it's not built like a traditional pickup truck. It's on a monocoque chassis, not a ladder frame chassis, which does have some advantages. It does have some disadvantages too. But the price is one big advantage. This is priced pretty much in line with an internal combustion powered ute pickup truck. The price is about 40,000 US dollars or 60,000 Australian dollars. And for that money, it's actually pretty good. YouTube's new algorithm means that you're often not getting all of our videos in your feed. There's 7,500. I'm pretty sure you're probably not seeing a lot of them. In the description, there is a link to our newsletter. Click on that and you can get an update every day of all the latest news in the electric car industry. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. KGM. So this is a South Korean company. They've been around for quite a while now. Had a few different incarnations of the brand. But anyway, they've just announced the KGM Musso EV, the ute, the pickup truck. It's $60,000 drive away. So that's about 57,000 Australian dollars. So it's really close to about 37,000 US dollars. Very, very good price. So that's much cheaper than the only other electric pickup truck or ute available in Australia right now, which is $93,000, and it's worse. I mean, it's not as good. That's 60,000 US dollars for that LDV. Anyway, this is actually, when you look at the numbers, got good charging speeds. It's got okay range. But first of all, let's look at the price. The base model, which is front wheel drive, kind of strange, but front wheel drive, it's 60,000 Australian dollars drive away. So that includes all your taxes and fees and everything else. The mid-spec range, which is called the Musso EV Black Edge, that's 62,000. 64,000 Australian dollars is the all-wheel drive version, which I suspect most people would get. Because for that extra $4,000, I think it's worth it. Unlike most pickup trucks or most utes, they ride on a ladder frame chassis, and that's sort of made for structural strength and rigidity and everything else. But it does mean those vehicles are pretty uncomfortable. Most of them are anyway. This is actually built on a monocoque chassis, so it's a little bit different. And it means it should be more comfortable to drive in. The Musso EV will get a single motor front wheel drive and dual motor all-wheel drive. They both have the same battery pack. It's an 81 kilowatt hour lithium iron phosphate battery. Battery's a little bit on the small side. I think if they'd made that bigger, I think this would be perfect. They put, say, a 110 kilowatt hour battery. This, in my opinion, would be the perfect truck. But anyway, 420 kilometers of range, WLTP, for the front wheel drive, and 380 kilometers of range, WLTP, for the all-wheel drive. Power as well. Power's kind of a little confusing because, well, I'll tell you what the numbers are, and then you'll see why it's a little confusing. The front-wheel drive version has 152 kilowatt and 340 newton meters of torque, which is okay. You know, it's not bad, it's okay. The all-wheel drive version actually has two of the same motor, but they sort of work differently in conjunction with each other. So it's got a 252 kilowatt motors, 340 newton meters of torque from each motor, but combined system output power is a lot lower than what you'd expect. It's 175 kilowatt, which is about 230 horsepower and 630 newton meters of torque. So you're getting nearly the full amount of torque, but not the full amount of power. So they work in conjunction with each other and don't put out full power. Anyhow, battery, as I said before, it's an 80.6 kilowatt hour battery. AC charging is actually not bad, 10.5 kilowatt AC charging. DC charging appears to be pretty good, 300 kilowatt DC charging, although it doesn't appear to hold a fast charge peak. So it appears that it might hit 300 kilowatt and then it kind of goes down quite a bit because the charging speed is actually not that great when you think about 300 kilowatt, you'd think it'd be quite quick, but it's not really that quick. I'll get to that in a second. Energy efficiency. Because it's shaped like a brick, it's not particularly efficient. The front-wheel drive model is 23 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. The all-wheel drive is 26 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Now, I should mention, guys, there's a new LDV electric pickup truck meant to be coming within the next few months, and that will have an all-wheel drive version with 325 kilowatt, so a bit more power than this. It's giving you another option as well. Anyhow, charging. DC fast charge, up to 300 kilowatt. Apparently, it'll take 20 to 80%, 31 minutes, right? 10 to 80% takes 46 minutes on a 100 kilowatt charger and 36 minutes on a 300 kilowatt charger. So yeah, I mean, realistically, 20 to 80% charge in 31 minutes is a little slower than what you would expect with a 300 kilowatt DC charger. It's still not bad though, and I think for this, at this price point, it's actually pretty good. 0 to 100% charge using an 11 kilowatt home AC charger takes 10 hours. So that's pretty reasonable. You've got 3 levels of regen braking, and I think that's kind of cool the way they've done it. They put steering wheel mounted paddles behind the steering wheel so you can kind of adjust the regen braking that way. It's not really necessary, but it's sort of fun in a way, I think. Size, it's smaller than pretty much every other internal combustion powered pickup truck in this segment. It's 5,160 millimeters long, so that's about 20 centimeters shorter than a Ford Ranger. It's also 1,750 millimeters tall, and the wheelbase is 3,150 millimeters. It's definitely a smaller pickup truck than, say, a Ford Ranger and other vehicles in this class, but it's actually got a fair bit of interior space. The tub length, though, it's 1,345 millimeters long, so the tub is actually a sort of a similar size to a Rivian R1T tub, a little bit narrower, but, you know, in that sort of dimensions. Curb weight, it's 2,165 kilos for the front-wheel drive, which is actually pretty light for a vehicle this size with that size battery, and the all-wheel drive version is 2,285 kilograms, meaning it's lighter than a C-Line 7, which is obviously a much smaller vehicle. Gross vehicle mass is 3,090 kilograms. So, maximum payload, therefore, is actually quite good. The front-wheel drive version has a maximum payload of 905 kilos, that's about 2,000 pounds. The all-wheel drive version, 805 kilos, which is about 1,900 pounds. Unbraked towing capacity is 750 kilos. Total towing capacity braked is 1,800 kilos. So that's, that's about 3,700 pounds, meaning the towing capacity is a fair bit below some of these diesel and petrol powered pickup trucks on the market. That's probably the one Achilles heel of this vehicle. If you want to do some heavy towing, this isn't going to be the right car for you. But as a general car, I think it's actually very good. So unlike pretty much almost every other dual cab unit on the market, the Musso EV's rear suspension is a multi-link setup with self-leveling shock absorbers, which is going to be a lot more comfortable than the leaf spring suspension that you get in most pickup trucks. Now, most pickup trucks, you kind of need to put a decent load in the tray in order to get a good ride from them. This, obviously, you're not going to need to do that. Now, interestingly, this means, though, that the tray has a heavier weight capacity than the BYD Shark, the Great Wall Motors Canon Alpha, which is pretty cool. But there is one downside. The ground clearance is only 181 millimeters, so it's a pretty low vehicle for a pickup truck. It's not really an off-road car. I mean, you can do a bit of light off-roading in it, but it's certainly not made for heavy. Now, KGM says that the Musso EV has similar second row space to a mid-sized SUV, something like a Tesla Model Y, as well as 1,002 meter of headroom. Its rear seat is 60-40 split and folding, and it's heated in the outboard position and has an 80 millimeter sliding range, 32 degrees reclining angle. So the tub dimensions are actually exactly the same as the Musso diesel, the diesel-powered version of this vehicle. And there's also, the tray also has 8 cargo tie-down hooks, a molded tub liner that extends over the top edges, and it's got lights in the tray as well. Warranty. Well, warranty is actually really good. It's got a 7-year unlimited kilometer new vehicle warranty. So that's pretty cool. You could do 500,000 or more kilometers in 7 years and still have warranty. The high voltage battery, though, gets an even longer warranty at 10 years, unlimited kilometers. 10 years unlimited kilometer battery warranty. That's more warranty than any other internal combustion pickup truck on the market in either the United States or Australia. That's interesting to see that. Safety. Don't know what its safety rating is yet with Euro NCAP, or that hasn't been done yet. The testing hasn't happened yet. In terms of safety features, though, it's got adaptive cruise control, autonomous emergency braking, lane keep assist, front vehicle start alert, multi-collision braking, trailer stability assist, front and rear parking sensors, surround view camera with 3D view, 8 airbags, and standard equipment. It comes standard with, well, very good decision from KGM, small wheels, which I think make a lot of sense. 17-inch alloy wheels, LED headlights, taillights, and DRLs, automatic high beam, self-leveling rear suspension, dual zone climate control, 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen, a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, leatherette upholstery, 8-way power front seats with power driver seat lumbar, sliding, folding, reclining, and 60/40 split rear seats, heated front and rear outer seats. So that's unusual, heated seats in the front and the back. Then you get ventilated front seats, ambient interior lighting, leather trimmed and heated steering wheel, heated, power adjustable and power folding door mirrors, rain sensing wipers, wireless phone charger, and it says it has a durable rear tub liner with lighting and bumper corner steps. Now, I couldn't work out if you can actually plug in proper devices in the back, but it does have vehicle to load. Now, if you pay 2,000 Australian dollars more, which is about 1,300 US dollars, you get leather and suede seat trim, a suede head restraints and door trim section, black 17-inch alloy wheels, a black bonnet garnish, door mirrors, tailgate badge, sailplane, front bumper trim, and a C-pillar emblem. There's also black steering wheel bezel and dark wood grain dash trim. Now, obviously, pay an extra 2,000 on top of that, 64,000 Australian dollars drive away, and you get the all-wheel drive version. Colors. Nothing is standard except for Grand White. So Grand White comes standard. You got to pay an extra $700 if you want to get black, blazing gold, marble grey, ultramarine, or Amazonia marine. Guys, response from the market so far has been extremely positive. People are saying really positive things. They think this ute is a good ride height, and not being jacked up, they think makes sense. There's no point having a jacked up ute. Other people have said that they think this is much better than the Toyota Hilux electric pickup truck. I mean, it has nearly double the range, so I'd agree with that. And the charging speed is actually exactly double that of the Hilux. I agree, this is much better than the Toyota Hilux in almost every single way. Someone said that makes my car list much harder. So they've added this to their car list, and people agree with that. Other people said this looks really nice. So there's a lot of positive comments and positive responses to this. The price point is fantastic, and I think it's going to sell really well. It's first to market when it comes to an actual affordable and pretty good electric truck here in Australia. And of course, I think it's coming to Thailand, South Korea, a few different countries as well. I'm not sure the exact list yet. Guys, let me know. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.